Good morning, internets. It's a brand new week, brand new day. Everybody, I hope everybody's doing all right. Brand new hair even. And let's get the day started off right. So this morning I started out at 48 degrees with 34 miles electric only range in the 2012 Chevy Volt Premium. For those of you keeping score at home, and thank you again to everybody for sending me your data all winter long. I've really learned a lot about these cars and the way temperature affects battery only range. And then beyond that, I have something I want to talk to you guys about today about one of my favorite YouTubers. So one of the channels that I follow, and I really suggest that you go follow it too because it's really freaking awesome, is a guy called Samcrac. And what he does is he buys cars online and at auctions and stuff that are wrecked and not working properly, and he fixes them up and flips cars, and makes it. That's what his channel is about. And it's very informative channel, and he does really excellent work, and I like seeing people wrench on their own stuff. I think it's really cool. I personally wish that I had the time and resources to wrench on my own stuff more. Anyway, very cool channel. One of the things that Samcrac bought was a wrecked Domino's DXP car, and if you don't know what that is a car that Domino's Pizza had built on the Chevy Spark platform, designed exclusively for deliveries and built by Roush. Yeah, that's right, Roush. This thing has a warming oven built right into the side of it. It's got a little Domino's puddle light, so where it like flashes the Domino's logo on the ground. It's got slots in the back of it for 2-liter bottles and only one driver's seat. Like, this thing is purpose built for delivering pizzas, and it's just like a really cool gimmicky thing, but it works, Well, a franchisee had their Domino's DXP car totaled. It ended up in an auction, and Samcrac bought it outright, title in hand, totaled car, and he made it right. There's a whole series of videos of him repairing this thing. Pretty recently, he had the video getting the thing ready for inspection to go get its salvage title and to get it legal and back on the road. And it's been a really cool journey to see. It's one of the better YouTube car things that I've seen in a while, and it's just been really awesome. Well, last week, Samcrac posted a video that he's being sued for the car. So they want to take the car away from him because of something to do with trademark infringement. What his plan was to do with the fixed up Domino's DXP car was to fill the thing with pizza, go buy a whole bunch of pizza from Domino's, go buy it, and then go to charity organizations and bring pizza, maybe for people that have disabilities. You bring them to kids events, whatever. And he says, and in one of the videos he said, if there's pizza left over, we'll just drive around and find homeless people who need a pizza. And how awesome is that? That's so nice. I like that a lot. I think it's a great idea, and that's what his plans were for this car. And then he receives a notice that he's being sued. They are insisting that he surrender the vehicle that he bought, and I don't know that the amount that they're willing to compensate him for the vehicle is in any way matching how much he has in it to have it repaired. But I don't know. There's a private corporate organization that is looking at the property of a citizen. So this is one of our fellow Americans who bought a car, which is one of the more American things that you can do. He then fixed up that car himself and then plans to go out and do nice things with it. And the organization which originally owned the vehicle before it was totaled, before they allowed it to be sold at auction, it's not theirs anymore. They sold it. It's gone. It's not yours. Now says that he has to give it back because what he's doing is harmful to the Domino's brand. Is harmful to the trademark. It's confusing because he might be representing himself as a Domino's employee. And this is really aggravating to me because, excuse me guys, I'm still getting over being sick, so throat's still a little scratchy. This dude bought the car himself with his own money. Then he fixed it up himself with his own hands and his own money. And now that it's starting to get a lot of attention on YouTube, and the people are starting to become aware of the vehicle and knowing that he did it, and it's getting a whole bunch of clicks, all of a sudden they don't want him to have it anymore, and they want to take the car away from him. Now, this isn't the first time that there's been issues with this. YouTube actually demonetized a few of Samcrac's videos surrounding the Domino's DXP car, saying, you know, again, citing trademark or copyright infringement, something to that effect, where he didn't have the intellectual property rights to the thing that he was showing, and he had to fight with them about that. It's just madness to me. Like, he got through all that crap with YouTube, and YouTube stopped demonetizing those videos, so that's nice. But now he's being sued to give up a piece of his personal property, or to completely remove all of the badges and debadge it. Like, remove all of the everything on it that says Domino's. And to a point, I guess I can kind of understand where they make that demand, but at the same time, I'm just like, suck it. It made it to auction in that condition. It made it to auction with all of its logos intact. It is a Domino's DXP car. I don't know. Like, if I were to turn I'm having a hard time with this, because you see some people that cover their cars in the logos of other companies, particularly sports fans, and, you know, they'll vanity plate for their favorite sports team, and they'll cover the thing in logos and stickers and stuff, and then they'll go out and maybe drive like a D-bag, but the sports team doesn't get to try to recall their logo. I guess this isn't really the same thing, but it's aggravating to me. The guy bought the car himself and fixed it himself, and now somebody else is saying that he can't have it, saying that he can't drive it in the condition that it's in, that he's worked very hard to restore it too. He didn't do anything wacky with the car. Like, it's not, even if he did, it wouldn't matter, but, because it's his. But he didn't do anything to, like, it doesn't say Domino's sucks on the side of it. He isn't, like, driving the car around at 110 miles an hour with a t-shirt cannon shooting people with shirts that say, Domino's can suck it, right on there. Like, he's not doing that. He wants to, like, fill it with pizza and go bring the pizza to people who don't have pizza, who need or want pizza. Like, what's really the big deal with that? I don't understand it. It's aggravating to me. This is like the corporate version of when somebody tells you what you can or can't do with your car. Like, when you go to a car show, there are always people around, not always, but every once in a while you run into somebody who will see what you did with your car and tell you how you should have done it better. Tell you how, oh man, I can't believe you put that wheels on that, that's sacrilege, or how dare you lower something like that, or how dare you chop something like that, or, you know, there's only so many of these cars in that color made in that year, you really shouldn't have painted it. Or, you know, we all know that D-bag. We've run into that D-bag before, who wants to tell you what you could have done with your car better, and it's just like, bro, if you want to do something different with your car, bring your car. But no, they always want to tell you what to do with your car. That's like the corporate version of that, where you guys sold it, it's totaled. It's totaled, you didn't want it anymore. Somebody else saw an opportunity there. They bought it, they made it right. They're obviously a fan of the brand. I don't think if Samcrac didn't like Domino's, why bother restoring the car to its former glory and making it function and making all those logos look pristine, shiny, beautiful, just like it did in the Domino's commercial where the DXP first debuted. I mean, it looks great. Obviously respects the brand, obviously respects the vehicle, and wants to go do nice things with it. How is that in any way harmful to your trademark? Or harmful to the Domino's brand? How is that confusing to people? I don't really know. I'd really love to know your guys' thoughts on this. I personally think that if somebody buys a car and is holding the title because they paid for it with their own money, that they get to do whatever the hell they want to their car. That's what cars is. That's especially that guy. Like, all of us, everybody but like, that's what that guy does. Like, he buys wrecked stuff and he makes it not wrecked and he films it. Like, it's not hurting anybody. He literally has hurt nobody, and he's being sued over it, and I think it's a total load of crap, and I really want to know what you guys think. Is there another side to this story? Because I've read a couple articles about what's happening. I've watched the Samcrac video, and heard what he has to say firsthand about what's happening to him. I really want to know what you guys think. Is there a reason, like, does Domino's or any of the entities representing Domino's actually have a right to sue him over this? Does this make you angry when you hear a story like this? If it was you, if you bought the DXP car and you put all the money and time and effort into restoring it, and then received this weird lawsuit where they're trying to basically force you into selling the car back to them, How would you respond to that personally? I'm very curious about that. And for that today, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I got some footage over the weekend of the car show on Eastern, and then we were going to go hiking and do a bunch of stuff, but there was a crazy windstorm in town, and really, really bad inclement weather, and you don't go out hiking when it's like that out here, so I couldn't go out and do any of that. But anyway, I'll get the footage that I did get up pretty soon, and then later today there's going to be a vehicle repair, and I'll be filming that too. So, you know, stay tuned. But in the meantime, please throw your comments down below and let me know what you think about this particular situation. And yeah, we're going to leave right there for today. If you enjoyed watching this video, please consider subscribing right over here. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Here's a couple other videos I'm sure you're going to enjoy right down here. My name is Katherine with EVs of Nevada. I hope everybody has a really great day. Please remember to like, subscribe, and smile.